Hey, hello class, how's it going? It's me, Mr. R again. Gotta say, I miss you guys. It's so different reading a book to a camera instead of reading it to you guys sitting in front of me, crisscross on your pockets, right? So today we're gonna be reading chapter 7 of our book, Pirate School. Remember chapter 6 we just read yesterday? Who remembers what happened in chapter 6? If you remember, go ahead and tell your parents what happened in chapter 6. That's right. So in chapter 6, they were looking around for a stowaway. They thought they saw somebody on the boat, or they heard noises on the boat and they were looking for someone. But the only person they ran into was Clegg. Remember Clegg, the pirate with one eye, the oldest pirate on the boat? He helped them out before. So they ran into Clegg and he gave them some advice. So we also found out that someone's scared of snakes and mice. Remember Ina, she was scared of snakes in the last book, and now she's also scared of mice. So hopefully she doesn't run into any mice or see any mice. Hopefully she doesn't have to get too scared. So let's read this chapter. I think it's only about 5 pages, but it's a good thing to read for today. Then we'll read the next few chapters in the next couple days. All right, so this is chapter 7, Pillow Proof. Searching for spies was hard work. After the shelves were stocked, Rotten Tooth gave us the rest of the afternoon off. He said we could do whatever we wanted as long as we stayed out of his way. So we searched the ship for spies. We searched above deck and below decks. We searched the cargo hold and all the cabins. We even searched Captain Stinkybeard's cabin by peeking through the windows at the back of the ship. We searched the crow's nest and the quarter deck. We even searched the poop deck. That was the hardest searching because we couldn't stop giggling, which I'm sure most of you guys are giggling right now here in poop deck. That deck was one funny deck. We searched all day long, and by bedtime we were really tired. Arr, I'm tuckered out, I said as we headed to our quarters. Aye, me too, Aaron said. I just hope Ina doesn't keep us awake with her snoring. I do not snore, Ina said. We all rolled our eyes. Ina might be one of the smallest members of the crew, but she was the loudest snorer on the ship. But we were all too sleepy to argue with her. Vicky jumped onto her bunk and put her head down. Aaron climbed onto the bunk above hers and did the same. Ina had her own bed and she climbed into it. I had the other top bunk and Gary was under mine. He used to have the top one, but he kept rolling off, so we switched. Good night, mates, I said as I climbed up. Good night, they mumbled. I put my head down on my pillow and closed my eyes. I was just about to set sail for dreamland when Gary's head popped over the side of my bed. Pete, he said, tapping me awake. I opened one eye to look at him. I think that stowaway mouse has been sleeping in my bed. Why do you think that? I asked. Because my pillow and my blanket are missing, he said. I rolled over and peeked down at Gary's bunk. Shivers me timbers, I said. Not only were Gary's pillow and blanket missing, there were also oatmeal crumbs on the bunk. Arr, what's all the shouting about? Vicky asked. I'm trying to get my beauty sleep, Ina said. It's the stowaway. He's been sleeping in Gary's bunk, I shouted. Aaron leaped from his bed, ready to fight. Arr, where's the slimy stinker? He shouted. I shrugged. Gone, I told him. What should we do? Vicky asked. Should we tell Rotten Tooth? Gary asked. Blimey, he won't believe us, Aaron said. Aaron's right, I said. Aaron asked. He wasn't used to anyone but himself saying he was right. But this time he was positively correct. I said. We need to catch this spy by ourselves. We need proof. But how are we going to catch the spy? Gary asked. with a really good plan. Ina said. We agreed. But what is the plan? Gary asked. The first part of the plan is to go to sleep, Ina said. Then we can think of the second part of the plan in the morning. I yawned. That sounded like a good plan to me. Before going back to bed, we put our hands in a circle and sat our chair. Swashbuckling, sailing, finding treasure too. Becoming pirates is what we want to do. We all climbed back into bed. I put my head down again and closed my eyes. Psst, Pete, Gary whispered, poking his head up again. Can I share your pillow? He asked. And your blanket? Sure thing, matey, I yawned. Sharing is what best mates do best. I rolled over and Gary climbed up to my bunk. Then I was finally able to get some shut-eye. That's the whole chapter. So what I want you guys to do is to think of what could be the plan to catch the stowaway. See if you guys can come up with a plan. If you guys come up with a plan, have your parents send me a message in Dojo of your plan. You guys can write it out and they can send me a picture of it. Or you guys can just write it out yourselves if you want to, all right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys take care and stay safe, okay? Remember, we got to wash our hands. Wash them good. Wash them really, really good. Hope to see you guys soon. Take care.